that's about as cool as my equipment gets. Otherwise, it's mostly tier 7 divine, but not these guys. Although I wonder if I can actually get these to divine. Aranor belt and Aranor guards. I just need some kind of guards and belt for that. Let's see, wrists. Hey, that's really expensive, even for the test server. Let's see, what do we got here? Some Delphinod sealed stuff, a sash for a ridiculous price. I guess these are really wanted by people, huh? I do have some gold, but not enough, I don't think, to get what I want here. Ooh, no. I'd need 4. I need 4 things. Hey! Oh my god, that's actually... oh no, but it has to be at least Aranor in order to go into mine. So yeah, I can't actually use any of these. And I'd need 40,000 at this rate, so screw it. I'll be stuck at the Celestial buff. But it's all good. I'm going to be doing a bunch of arenas, hopefully sparring arenas, so that I can actually, you know, try things at an even level with people. So let's get right into it. So a new kind of UI for the arenas here. Let's go to the next song, sorry. There we go. Cool. So, they've got a new little arena. I know, yeah. I could show you what the wings look like with full Aranor, but I think I did that last time on stream. That is this. There we go. Little tiny wings. Little yellow wings. Oh, I can actually glitch and just see the wings. Alright, that's what the wings look like on top of other wings. But yeah, so let's switch back. Is that right? Is that what my set is? Yeah, this looks right. Alright, so let's get right into arenas. Again, kind of a new user interface, which is cool because you can enter and cancel without the screen closing. That's like the best thing in this whole freaking 3.5 patch. I mean, by all means, having to cancel and reopen the window is always so annoying. But yes, now everything is there. And I guess that the guild window is still ridiculously gigantic, and apparently that was done intentionally, although for what purpose, I'm not really sure. But yeah, so let's give this a go. I'm going to spam up a little bit in chat here to see if people want to queue up for 1v1 sparring. Let's see what we can get out of that. So, still trying out different builds and stuff. Really, at this point, I'm just iffy on the Overwhelm, which it's the one where you jump past the person, and you'll see what I mean by that. Hey Noah, how's it going, man? The freaking... Oh my god, this Overwhelm is like driving me nuts, because I would like to be the guy that's... I don't know what my buttons on here are. There we go. I'd like to be the guy that has 7 out of 7 Ancestral points used, just because there's some pretty cool variations you can do, but this freaking Shadowplay one is just... I don't know. Do I want to waste an extra 6 seconds waiting for the other Overwhelm? I don't think so. This one, I feel, has some hilarious purposes in it, but so far from the PvP that I've been doing at Diamond Shores, all that it ends up doing is it makes me accidentally go into the safe zones. Because I'll stun someone who's going into the safe zone and I'll end up in it myself, which generally isn't what I'm trying to accomplish when I'm trying to stun them. So for now, Overwhelm has been a little bit annoying, but that is situational, and from what I understand, most of these ancestral skills are situational, which allow you to, which is the whole reason why you can kind of change them on the go as without actually having to reset all your skills for that particular skill tree. So, you know, you're in a fight on the ocean, you'll probably use this Tiger Strike as opposed to this one, or what have you. And I get that, you know, situational, it all makes sense, it's all cool. But neither of these appeal to me for Overwhelm, and I'd like to use one of them. So, you know, trying to figure out what I want to do for that. So if I can't get into sparring here, I can try 3v3s, see if it instantly queues up. Nope. Alright, Gladiator. Yeah, I'm assuming that people would be in Gladiator at least, just to try out the ridiculous equipment, but no, it doesn't seem so. And there are people here who have like full Aranor Epic, and it's, oh my god, like oh my god, I cannot imagine the time spent to get that on a PTS server, because I guess you just have to make a whole bunch of ults. I mean, which is fine, I guess, I don't know. But it's only been a few days, so I guess the time spent isn't that ridiculous, compared to trying to get Aranor Epic on, you know, obviously the live servers once that comes out. So, it's good. Yeah, if nobody's queuing up for these, then I guess I will join up with whatever's going on in that direction. Let's see. Oh. Nothing good, apparently. There's a lot of people here. A lot of pirates. And apparently no greens. I don't want to die, because then, of course, I can't queue up for arena. And if nobody here is queuing up for arena. Yeah. This seems to be the only green. Alright, that's wonderful. Let's go ahead and queue back up. Let's see what we can get for that. Maybe I can get these guys to queue. Shout. Queue 1v1 sparring. I'll see if people actually go for that here. If they're just hanging out here in Diamond Shores and bored. Because let's be honest. Well, actually, I was going to say, you know, maybe the Diamond Shores PvP is a little bit boring when it's one-sided. I don't know what's actually going on over there, but mostly it's usually pretty good. It's just a back and forth. When 3.0 came out, it was just amazing how many people had come out to this. Like, freaking over 200 people were here. And there were trees everywhere for some reason. And it was really, really good PvP. Now, not so many people, which is strange, because I was actually expecting it to be on par with the 3.0 PTS, but whatever. That's how that goes. It probably was a lot better a few days ago, and actually I was a part of this. It was. But nowhere, again, near as how crazy it was at the 3.0, or before the 3.0 release. And I'd say 3.5 is a much more interesting release than 3.0 when it comes to skills, so, you know, that's fine. Hopefully people will come by. But still can't even get an arena in here. Oh, people are saying they would, but there's rebirth trauma. They'd queue up, but they can't. You'll be on PTS shortly? Alright, no. Yeah, we could do some PvP also, for arenas and stuff like that. We can try out different classes if you want. I just really need to practice around this Overwhelm and around the new Tiger Strike. In fact, hilariously, this new Tiger Strike has glitched me through my own bone wall several times, and I really want to like test that and see why that's happening. I think I have an understanding of why, but it's kind of counterproductive if my Tiger Strike takes me out of my bone wall, if I'm trying to keep them in there. So I have to play around it a little bit. Also, this precision strike is just it's interesting. So we'll get to it. Hopefully we can get into some PvP and I can help explain things on the go. But usually whenever I PvP, I explain what I'm doing as I'm doing it. You know, right down to a shackle or calling out evasions and things. Here, I'm not so certain I'll be able to because I don't know what I'm doing. I definitely know I can cast Concussive Arrow instantly. And I can cast Charged Bolt more often. But I don't know when to do what, so we'll see how that goes. And then also, on that note, fighting Dark Runners, I hope, will be a little bit more interesting. Because if I can catch them without Liberation, I can start the fight while they're shackled. Which is kind of ridiculous, but the problem is every Dark Runner in 1v1 does run Liberation. So I have to still come up with a way around that, which may just be Bone Wall, or something, and delaying a little bit. But we'll see. Whoa, what the heck was this? Oh, apparently when you cast Lightning Fervent Healing, it gives you the debuff. Right, every single time you cast it, of course, because it resets it. That makes perfect sense. Just spams up the combat log. Alright, I really want to find people, but I don't want to die. Is there any greens? No, there's not really any greens. And again, I would totally fight there. But I don't want to die and then not be able to go into arenas. Let's try 3v3s. Man, I don't know. Maybe people are doing free-for-all since there's only 6 people required. And also, free-for-all arena can go up to 12 people now as opposed to up to 8. Which kind of makes things a little bit more interesting. And not only that, but the win conditions are much harder. So they've introduced more people and lowered the win conditions. You have to be top 4 as opposed to, what is it, top 6 on live. So that's actually slight. I mean, people can lose that now and not just farm it for the wins. Let's see what this guy has. 7,000 gear score and full epic Aranor for leather. Oh my god. How did he get... Wait a minute. This guy has the melee crit damage increase. So he did Taurus. At least enough times where he was able to get that drop. Wow. Maybe this guy actually plays on PTS full time. And I guess, yeah, a lot of people do that, so... Makes sense. Set effect. Manifestation of Igneous Wings. And it doesn't actually say what the set effect is. Oh, you know what? It would, but he doesn't have any of the Luna Gems attached to these items in order for that set effect to happen. Oh, I see. That's just the manifestation of the Igneous Wings. Okay, that's the wings that come above him. That's the set effect. Okay, I got it. I see how that works now. Overall, the Aeronor items are pretty cool. I don't know if they're really all that crazy for the armor, at least. You know, for the alternate effects you can give them. Obviously, they're better defense and better stats, but for the cost, it's kind of ridiculous. I think it's just the weapons that everybody's really looking into. Look at this, like, it's 433 DPS higher than what I have. This is obviously two-handed long spear, but still. It's kind of ridiculous. Also, apparently my sword isn't tempered. That's strange. That's actually strange. Because I had tempered the sword. Oh. It is tempered. Wait, did I just find a bug? Hold on. I need somebody to look at their gear. Oh my god, this guy doesn't even have a sword. Okay, hold on. I think I just found a bug here. Let's just confirm somehow. Can I see his gear? I can't. Oh no, it does say my... Wait, I'm confused. Hold on. So, on the left is my currently equipped... Oh, I see. That's the offhand. Okay. Sorry, I forget. For some reason, I thought that was my main hand. Because I see Endless Thirst. Well, I see a sword looking like that, and I figure it's my main hand. No. Yeah, the Aeronor sword is the one in the middle. Okay. So everybody's chilling. But anyways, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be going for Aeronor in actual live. Most likely I'll be doing... just a tier 7 of some sort, epic or legendary, whatever I can get, and just sticking with that. Especially with how I play, that kind of fits my playstyle. Still though, can't get into any kind of arenas. Let's try this guy. Faction, Q, 1v1 sparring. Let's see if people want to do that. This guy, this is the guy. Okay. See, I had to fight these guys, but they're just gonna gang up on me. Which isn't really what I'm looking for right now. If I was playing some kind of defense class, that would be fine, but I'm not doing that. Oh, this guy has... Hold on a second. This guy has full plate. Ah, full Aeronor plate. Oh no, this isn't Aeronor. This is a tier 7. Wait, this guy has 2 great Ionite earrings on. And 2 flawless dream rings on. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to make of this. And look at that. You definitely know because they have different Luna Gems on them, or Luna Frosts on them. Very interesting. I'm not sure how that was able to be glitched like that. Maybe there was one in the past, and his character just kept it on there the whole time. I'm not even sure why you'd want them all on like that. Oh, I guess there's reasons, yeah. Increased critical heal bonus. And more stamina and skill damage. I guess that's fine. But still, I don't know how he was able to glitch that, but okay. Still, I'm not able to. Oh wait, I'm not even in sparring. Oh man, I really wish that I had a stealth mount here. Let's see, is there any on the actual auction house? Nope. Oh, there's this guy. I need, like, just a better mount in general. My other character has one of those dragons, but that's not very helpful. Why did he spawn over there? What the? Oh, I'm on follow, there we go. That's fine. Alright, let's see what's going on over there, I guess. Try not to die on our way there. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, there's actually not that many people. Dark Hunter fighting a Blighter with very low gear score. Dark Hunter has the same gear score, that's a little interesting. Dark Hunter here with 7k gear score and full epic. Probably Aranor, yep, that's right. I'd actually like to 1v1 Dark Runners, but... Wait, what? In a duel or something? What is going on? Ooh, I want to fight that guy. Freaking tank? Oh, they're gonna fight each other. Okay, whatever. Maybe I'll just skip doing arenas then, and just fight around here. Alright. Oh, wait, I forgot about this fucker. God damn it. Freaking pet man. Alright, I don't know if I want to gang up on him. Yeah, let's try to kill this guy. See, look at that. Ooh, okay. So he's got the shield slam thing on me. Skewer. I was so close to getting... a parry off. There's that weird frickin' overwhelm. Oh man, this is really hard. Oh god. Run! Yeah, I think he can actually kill me here. Woo! Now we're good. Wait, hold on. Did they actually kill the guy? Is this the guy? Oh, they killed him. Okay, so they did kill the paladin. Very, very hard to actually control that overwhelm, though. Let's see here. I've got enough food for whatever I need to do. Alrighty. Still tons of reds. Also, my little salmon is over there. This guy's a Dark Runner with 8,000 gear score and fully potted. I mean, that's kind of cool to fight, but not exactly the kind of fight that I'm looking for right now. I'd really just like a sparring arena, freaking sparring arena, man. I want to get 1v1 sparring off, even if it's like against classes that are great at one. Like, I want to fight some Enigmatists and some Dark Runners. I hear that they're really the flavor of the month more than ever, especially in this patch. Well, I hear that all the mages are just getting so many boosts that Enigmatist is going to be pretty crazy compared to what it is right now, even. So I'd like to fight some to see how that goes, and also to see what the hell I'm supposed to do with this freaking overwhelm. Seriously, I want to make it work. I really do. But I screw myself over every time when I press that button. So I have to figure out a good timing for it. And the thing is, I don't need it to stun. I can use other things to stun, especially with regards to using Charged Bolt to stun slowed targets. So I have options available, which is always what I go for in my builds. But can we get an arena? That is the question. Looks like everybody here doesn't want to queue up for sparring, probably because they're all potted up and don't want to lose that. really a shame. There's a lot of people here. Yeah, everybody's potted up. And again, I would totally do it too, but the gear score difference is a little bit too much. Also, I just kind of want to see if somebody tries to bell into this thing here. It's like a little bait. But it's mostly just pirates and Hiranya here. Hey, we got a sparring arena. Nice. Okay, melee rogue. As tempted as I am to go ranged rogue because of the crit rate, I will pass on that. Actually, I really should do that. Maybe next round I'm gonna do ranged rogue. Again, the crit rate on it is hilarious, and I really want to kind of practice with crit rate around battle rage and things like that. So we're fighting against. Hey, whoa, how's it going? How's it going, Noah? A stone arrow, so you can hear things that I'm saying as ranged rogue, and I'm very sorry. I mean, ranged rogue, we all know how that's balanced for actual archers, so good luck. Let's see how this goes. Alright. So no Auramancy, but I have to watch out for invulnerability. And of course, he's going to snipe. Actually took the damage there, which is sucky, but it is what it is. Ooh, he's got me. I don't know if I'll be able to... Oh, no. Can I get a Tiger Strike off? No, he was able to get me before I actually stood back up, which is kind of ridiculous. That is a very, very long trip. Because I was just tripped that entire time. That was a very long trip. Okay. I have to watch out for that then. Refreshment really helps this class, though. In a balanced arena class that is very, very low HP, refreshment helps a lot. All right, here we go. I'm not gonna let the snipe get me. Use that. Use that. Keep him. Oh, okay. He's got Redoubt on, which is totally expected. We'll get Shackle off. We'll get another Shackle off, which did actually work, and that would probably be the end of it. There we go. So that was just a whole lot of Shackle timed one after another. And he does have Snare, so he can take off Shackle once, which is kind of the bane of my existence, which is why I like fighting Primevals more, because as defense, Neil is able to kind of keep himself alive for a little bit longer, enough to cause problems for me. But still, this freaking Overwhelm, man, I cannot get the gist of making that work. Alright. And I assume that he's using normal Redoubt. What are the other options for that? It was a shorter Redoubt or... physical defense Redoubt. A physical defense Redoubt here, plus 40%. That would actually help a lot. Alright, that was a bad move. I already used Backdrop. Let's do this. Actually, I want to see if I can open a little bit differently here. Okay, so I opened with Shackle. And he was able to open reducing my Shackle. Okay, get another Shackle in. For some reason, that Shackle didn't work, but I was able to stop that concussive arrow with Wall Up, because Wall Up interrupts the target. Although there's this new mechanic now with... oh, good fight, Noah. There's this new mechanic now with all of the sort of interrupt skills, where... what is it called? They gave it a name now, and I can't remember what it is, but... Generally, they've just given interrupt a name, so it interrupts cast time. However, it also stops animations. So if you're in the middle of an animation doing something, even if it doesn't have a cast time, it will stop that from occurring. Now, I believe this is currently on live, but I've never actually seen or thought about this very much. For example, you can stop people from using precision strike. You can, if you actually time a perfectly timed interrupt with Wall Up or Concussive Arrow, or what is the other one? Boneyard is another one. You can actually stop that from happening. Even Precision Strike, even things like that, because they are animations, and they have a, quote, cast time. So that's the way that they're supposed to work, and again, you'd never really see it it's hard to see these things happen in real time, but I would like to get some proper testing done on them. For example, if somebody is in mid-bell and is flying past you and you hit him with an overwhelm, is the bell not going to connect? What's going to happen? Are they going to stop there? Things like that I really want to test, because that's technically a mid-animation movement. And same thing with like things like charge. But yeah, so we'll have to try things out when we get to it. Let's continue queuing up. I really like all sorts of people to queue up, but it seems like the test server is a little bit empty of people in the sparring arena. So let's keep trying. Q1v1 sparring. And Nuo, if you could tell your faction also to Q1v1 sparring, that would be really, really good. And again, this freaking Overwhelm, man. Ah, God. Overwhelm and Precision Strike are like the two weirdest feeling things. Because the Precision Strike is great in battle, and I'll explain that in a second, but the Overwhelm is great at certain situations, so... Oh, God, it feels weird. And Precision Strike is just weird in general, because it's, you know, the one that I'm using resets its whole cooldown if you kill the target. Which is great, but it has an increased cooldown of 10 seconds base, which is a lot. 10-second increased cooldown from its base is ridiculous. Like, here's normal Precision Strike. Where is it? Ancestral Skills. Normal one is like 18. When you're using this last passive, or the one that decreases cooldown. Oh god. Remixes of Itsy Bitsy Spider. Yeah, so... anyways, pretty much what I'm trying to say is that a 10-second increase of cooldown is ridiculous. And mid-fight, for a Battle Rage player, it doesn't matter. And the reason for that is because of the parry reset. The parry reset lets you reset every 12 seconds all of your Battle Rage skills, which will always trigger before your Precision Strike is up. Usually, unless you're fighting a mage. But even if you're fighting a mage, they might accidentally hit you, you know, if you're close enough to them, and that'll reset your parry. So, well, you know, that'll reset your skills if it parries, essentially. So that all makes sense and it's fine and dandy. When you're out of battle, though, and if this is on cooldown for 27 seconds, you're not going into battle with Precision Strike. Just end of story. Forget about using that. And that's where it feels weird. So in a raid versus raid scenario, the skill is a little bit tougher, but gains a lot of usefulness if you do land a kill on the target. It might feel a little bit better. Oh, you're using the shorter readout now? For a 1v1, though, I don't know if that's going to help that much, the shorter readout, because usually in a 1v1 it lasts, you know, a 1v1 in general lasts 30 minutes, or 30 seconds to 1 minute, depending on who you're fighting. In a raid versus raid, that shorter readout is going to be awesome. Just really, really cool. That's my thought on it, at least. But yeah, so back to the Precision Strike. I'd like to see it on live, because my character has a ridiculous crit rate and a ridiculous crit damage. We'll see how that feels there. But this Overwhelm will always freaking be super peculiar to me, and I don't think it's really meant for melees. But I like the idea of it, so I just have to time it right. So still can't get into any of these sparring arenas, which is just a shame for the PTS. But people do play PTS full time. And from what I understand, I don't think that they're closing PTS anytime soon again. Like after the actual game comes out or anything, but I guess we'll see. People do invest a ton of time and effort into this. And what is it? You get double credits on the server, so if you spend credits on a main server, you get double that amount here. So, I don't know. Besides all the downtime for PTS, I guess it makes sense for people to want to play in here, but obviously the population is lower. Way, way lower. Okay, so nothing there. Alright, so we'll stay queued up, but maybe I'll try to PvP these guys that are like 8k gear score. I don't really want to. Wow, that's certainly a name for a guild. I'm not sure what to think about that. This guy's potted, that's fine. Actually, I did like fighting this guy with his shield and everything. It's actually really hard to kill him. Who's this guy? I can't even click on him. There we go. Using a sloth glider. It's imaged. What the? Oh, right. He's using these guys. I need to get myself an actual good cloak, though. And I don't think that there's any commands for that. Good cloak and good costume and underwear, yeah, and I don't think there's any commands for that stuff, which is unfortunate. Alright. Yeah, there's so many freaking people here. Oh, I like this actual spell singer who doesn't want to show the gear. But as soon as I walk out here, I'm gonna be attacked by like 4 dark runners. This guy's looking at me. I easily tell. You can even see him jumping around where the smoke is. Oh, hello. Yeah, look at them. They just instantly go for this guy. Wow, with full epic gear, I guess dies to 2 dark runners very quickly. Which is another thing that I'm noticing on PTS is, let me go run over there because it seems a little bit more interesting in that direction. Oh, this guy's looking at me as well. I see you. I know you're looking at me, Nuo. I can't get over there. I can't cross the road because there's like 8 dark runners in a sea of invisibility waiting for me there. I'd like to go there, but yeah, it's not going to happen. But yeah, I'm noticing that on PTS at least, with all these people with absolutely insane gear and absolutely insane weapons, everybody is still really, really squishy, unless you're playing a defense class, which this was expected. I think the whole game is kind of centered around that. If you're going to play a squishy class like Dark Runner, you're going to be squishy. Like, that's how that goes. But there hasn't been enough good raid versus raids happening to really show what happens when there's tons of healers and there's proper barding happening, and people are using things like the new protective wings. There hasn't been enough show for that. And with that said, oh wow, this guy's actually doing a lot of damage as an abolisher. Wow. But yeah, there hasn't been enough of a show for that. So again, kind of we'll have to see how things change in the live servers. I think the really big thing that's going to affect the whole gameplay in general is going to be 3.7, because at that point everybody will be able to get, through a lot of money, they'll be able to get full crit gems all over the place, as well as extra melee attack and extra this and that, and full toughness and resilience, and that's when the game will really start to change. But at least we see the introduction of the skills in this patch. Alright. Nuo, you've died. I'm sorry. Well, you know that you've died. I don't know why I'm letting everybody know. But, it's fine. I guess we have the advantage right now, so I guess I'll just walk out and die to someone. Should I let these 2 fight? No. He's gonna die. Oh, he actually got me. Okay, so now he's shackled as well. And and I'm slept. Okay. Alright. I get it. Oh my god. Wait, this guy actually purpled on me? Oh my god. He's an abolisher fighting an abolisher. Oh, I see. He's an abolisher. Wait, no. Are they both abolishers? Abolisher fighting an abolisher. Okay, that's fine. Totally expected. Nobody really cares about anything on the server. Okay, I really want to... Okay, perfect. He's shackled. Now I can get this weird ass... Oh, he ran away. Oh, no! Okay, we're fine. Can I... see, that's another thing, is that with Concussive Arrow, it's with a 30-second cooldown. I actually have to play around that a lot differently than what I used to. Because normally I'd use... can I not do this? Normally I would use Sunder Earth with Backdrop. And I don't have that option right now with this build, But Sun to Earth resets every parry, so it's a little different. Alright. Oh, no, that's you. I don't want to fight you. I'm scared because if I just walk out, there's going to be 6 people on me. Oh, maybe not. This guy's ridiculous, though. Oh, never mind. It's not the Gear Squared guy that I thought it was. I guess let's get in there. We'll start off sneaky. Oh, he's gonna run over there. Okay, well, that's not what I was expecting, but there you go. Can I get Initiator? I can. Hey, that actually worked. Oh, Nuo, you're in a bad spot. Oh god, this guy is looking right at me. Run away! I'm dead. Can I actually? I can. Wow, look at that. Run! I got away. So many people there. But yeah, there is an actual counter to that. The Raven Spine Wings. There is a counter to that. There's actually a couple of counters to Raven Spine. You know, everybody's like, oh my god, Raven Spine Wings, it's ridiculous. You know, it's so OP. But there's actually 2 pretty good counters. The first one is Snare, good luck. And secondly, it's Bonewall. Just putting it out there, Bonewall's pretty hilarious. You know, they try to take off in the air, you just bonewall them, they crash into the wall, and drop directly in front of you and take damage. So they're kind of doing themselves a disservice. But anyways, jokes aside, actually that's not even a joke. Bonewall is hilarious against that glider. Yeah, or for you should. PTS is pretty good. Obviously the game is coming out, or the 3.5 patch is coming out in a couple of days, but PTS in general is pretty cool, and you can obviously test a whole bunch of stuff here. So whatever you have on your mind, and or if you have any thoughts on things you want to see tested, we can do that. We can try to test it here. But looks like these guys aren't even fighting each other. This guy is purple, I believe. It's not purple, but he has purple on me, so I think they're just kind of all chilling. Oh, this guy's looking at him. This Dark Runner wants to fight him. Let's see how that goes. Let's just move my camera over there. I'm so glad that the... oh, they are actually fighting, but instantly slapped, okay? Oops. This guy's purpling on his own guy. Okay, it's a little counterproductive, but there we go. That's also an Abolisher. So I guess these Abolishers are friends or something. Oh, what's going on here? Dark Runner going up against an Abolisher. The Abolisher, of course, can use metal to heal himself. Is there a command to get Air stuff? Yes. Sorry, I can't talk. There is a command to get Air stuff, or refer, and it gives you a whole set of every set of unique Air. And then you have to go and you have to make what you want out of that. But you can use ult to get as many sets as you want, and then use all those to power up the other sets that you want, you know, that sort of thing. That's how people are getting epic Air here. And I'm really not sure what's going on. This guy's purple again. And is killing everybody. Well, fine. Let's go in there. Actually, I've got 16 seconds. He's just killing everybody. I want to kill him. He's also buffed for 4 more minutes. Alright. Oh my god. This is exactly the kind of character I want to fight. Oh my god. I actually killed him. And of course my precision... I can never say that. Precision strike reset properly. So great. Cool. Alright, let's go into arenas and see what we can get out of that. This guy wants to invite me to a raid. I am trying to get into arenas here, so see how that goes. Sorry, Anorak. I really want to get into arenas. I really want to do 1v1s. Q, 1v1, sparring. All. Really like some good 1v1s going. Which is not normal for me, but that's probably the best way for me to practice new stuff. This guy's like, what the fuck, sparring? Yeah, man. You can Q Glad, but if you're not going to get a full taste of the skills... can queue Glad, but, you know, it's just going to be... It's fine, I guess. But, really I'm focusing on the skills, and not the builds, not the actual gear. This guy's like, test all the builds in real life scenarios. I'm like, full Aranor builds or real life scenarios that are full epic? I mean, come on. That's a bit ridiculous. Skills or fam? I don't know what that means, Tara. Sorry. Alright, so. Still no opponent found. I can queue Glad. I don't have any problem with that. In fact, we can do it. Let's see if anybody goes in. Hey, instantly. It's probably Tara. But if he's got like crazy freaking gear, then I'm not going to queue up again against him because there's no point. Although at the same time, I was fighting some ridiculously geared people in Marianople earlier, and surprisingly not that crazy. And kind of like how I mentioned earlier, it doesn't seem like the Aranor armor really makes up for the fact that you have Aranor weapons. Maybe they'll rebalance things in the future to try to make people more tanky, but maybe that's what they want. I don't know. If you're playing a squishy class, you're supposed to be squishy, so we'll see. But here we go, fighting a Dark Runner with similar gear score. That's pretty cool. Perfect, exactly what I wanted to test, so we'll see how this goes. And he is using a two-handed weapon. Here we go. It also apparently has this buff on him, even in here. Oh, that's right, because this is... Oh, shit. Oh. Is he just gonna... Yeah. Yeah, okay. He was able to stun me for a long time. Or for, I don't know if I'm going to be there in an hour or so. But I'll be around in general, maybe tomorrow or stuff. But, you know, if you want to test stuff, let me know and we can test it tomorrow or during the downtime. Although, if it's down at a good time, then I'll just be at work then. Alright, so let's see here. I want to try something. And you opener against, he's Pop Liberation, of course. So I'm just gonna let him pop Liberation. What? He knows exactly where I am. He sees my... Oh, god damn it. He opens with Leech. Okay. Oh, god damn it, man. Okay. Okay, I actually got Shackle off, which is really good. And I get that off, which is, again, really good. But not good enough. Oh, god damn it. Parry. Lightning Strike. Okay. He wasn't trying, I guess, but seriously, it's fighting a Dark Runner is ridiculous. Still, though, I was able to get some pretty good... What the fuck is that build, he says. That's Shackle, man. It's all Shackle. I'm waiting for your Liberation to end. Okay. How does he know where I am? Okay, no, he doesn't. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, god damn it, I hate sleep. And I'm dead. Oh my god. Got him. Whew. He didn't kill me when he had the chance there. Or at least wasn't able to get things through. But there you go. Ah, he left already. Why? See, here's the thing, is people go up against an Outrider and they have no idea what to expect because they don't play that class. And they've never heard of that class before. And that is really where you win. I mean, if people are uneducated, then they're just not going to be able to beat you. Especially with Boneyard. Boneyard is so freaking hilarious. Oh, man. That is really the best way to beat Dark Runner as an Outrider now, is you have to get their Liberation off, and then after that you have full Shackle opportunities to do whatever you want. But again, 1v1 scenario, not really ideal for, you know, for the meta and stuff, because it's really a raid versus raid game, so take that, you know, take all that information with a grain of salt. Alright, let's try to get sparring going. Or I guess I can fight the same guy in Gladiator Arena. Now that he knows what I'm going to be doing, he'll probably win, right? I guess we'll see. But Liberation really is such a problem to fight against. Usually, back in live, I used to actually open with Sunder Earth, and I would sit in it with like Terrifying Roar going off, and I would just sit there and let the Dark Runner do whatever they want, and then after all that is over, I can kill him because I'm not dead, you know, because of the Sunder Earth's defense. All right, so this guy is the same guy from last time's Dark Runner. He knows how I'm playing now. He knows my opener, so I have to change things up just a little bit. And I'm going to play a little bit how I did back in the past, which is not with Sunder Earth, obviously, but I'm going to play a little bit defensively to start, which I think is not possible because he is running Leech as an opener. But we'll see what we can do. Okay. Oh, whoa, hold on. Yeah, of course. That's just how it goes. You're fighting a Dark Runner. They're going to win in a 1v1 like that through 1 or 2 skills. If we can't see his gear, but it's good enough to do a ridiculous precision strike like that. Anyways, I'm pretty sure that I should have tripped him there. Not entirely sure why that didn't happen. He may have Bond Breakered to stop slow, but oh well. Okay, perfect. And again, I was doing that on purpose, but he can see where I am because of this thing above my head. Or not, maybe not. Well, he's right there. Okay. He is shackled, and got him. Again, I'm really just trying to get Liberation off, because once that's off, a Dark Runner is nothing. Especially against Shackle, that is. And all they can do is run away, which is not really valid in a 1v1 setting. Again, he's opening the exact same way every single time. He's right there. He's opening the exact same way every single time, and that's not going to help him. So Liberation's down for a long time, so even if he attacks me here, I'm in at least a better spot. Alright, come at me. There we go. Oh god. Ah. Oh god, so that does actually stop you mid. Okay, I got Shackle off, which is really good. And he slapped me, so I lost. Yeah, well, that's how that goes. Alright. Leech Runners, man. The problem with Leech Runner, though, is if you practice like that, you're not going to be very useful in raid versus raid. Leech isn't exactly how you win in a raid versus raid, right? Leech isn't going to help you because they're not going to be asleep for very long. However, apparently now we have a ridiculously weird Songcraft thing, which just sleeps everybody, so maybe people will be a little bit more aware and try to stop sleep across the board. I don't know how that's going to play out. I'm excited to see raid versus raids just because of Songcraft. Yeah, we'll see. I still really want sparring arenas, though. Mostly because I want to play ranged rogue for the extra crit rate. And nobody wants to play in sparring arena. Because everybody wants to play with Aranor. It's fine, you can play with Aranor, but I'm trying to test out skills, man. I don't know how the hell to use this Overwhelm. Because in that last fight, that really screwed me over a lot. So I have a lot of work to do with this build. And I could switch back to normal Overwhelm, but I don't know. And I don't want to use the other Overwhelm. You're cute sparring? I'm cute sparring. So I don't know why we're not getting matched here, Noel, but I guess we'll find out. But yeah, the other thing is this other Overwhelm gives you this, you know, if you backstab them, it grants you 100% extra crit rate for the next skill that you use. The problem is, there's so many problems with this skill, and obviously the biggest one is that backstabbing doesn't always work, right? You backstab them on your screen, but it actually doesn't count as a backstab because on their screen they're facing you. So there's a lot of client-server issues with that. And secondly, if you accidentally hit them, say that you melee attack them, you know, your character automatically melee attacks every time, and if he does that after you gain your crit rate, you lose that crit rate because that goes to the melee attack. And that happens all the time. So to actually control this is really hard. And I'll guarantee you that every time you try to do this, like you sneak up on someone, right? You're stealthed, and you use this Overwhelm, and you get your 100% crit chance because you backstab them, and they're down. Before you cast Precision Strike, which is really the point here, right? Or Shadow Smite. Before you do it, you will melee attack them. Your character will just be like, let me just hit them with my sword, and bam, there goes your 100% crit rate. So this is like, it's a really hard to use skill. Maybe it makes sense for raid versus raid, but even in those cases, you have a much higher cooldown, so you can't use it as often. So I don't know. Both of these skills are very intended for separate kind of. Oh, this is great. This is exactly what I love. They're intended. Those build. Oh wow. Okay, wasn't expecting that. I guess he's purple, so everybody sleeps. That's pretty funny, actually. But yeah, so I guess both of those skills are kind of intended for different builds. Like this Overwhelm with the jumping, clearly intended for archers, and this Overwhelm with the crit rate, clearly intended for healers. I don't know. I mean, you can do a lot of damage with this with, I guess, an Inquisitor build if you want to do that, right? You can heal everybody pretty quickly. Heck, you Overwhelm for the crit rate, instantly backdrop Mend, everybody gets crit healed. That's pretty cool, right? I think that makes sense. But you have to actually backstab somebody for that, so it's actually that combo makes a lot of sense to me, and I hope people do that because that's pretty funny. You'd backdrop and then use Mend. Where's Mend? Oh, right, Mend is the thing. But the backdrop makes it so that Mend is instant with the special backdrop from Shadowplay. Yeah, that's right. Oh, here we go. We actually got sparring going. I don't know if that's you, Noah, but I guess we'll find out. And I'm going to be doing ranged rogue here, just to screw with people. They'll be like, oh, he's ranged rogue. He's going to cast a whole lot of endless arrows. Yeah, I don't have endless arrow spec'd. But what I do have as a ranged rogue is freaking... Oh, they nerfed it. They nerfed it or something. What did they nerf? Oh, you know what they nerfed? Technically, because the complete leather set doesn't give it anymore, I have a lot less crit rate. That's what that is. But anyway, still 48% crit rate. Pretty crazy. Hey, how's it going, Nuo? That's a completely different class. So Songcraft X. Oh, I know what you're doing with this class, and I am not liking it, Nuo. I don't like it one bit. Okay. Well, let's see how this goes. Let's start off with that. Do that. Okay, of course. Now I have a very low accuracy, so I don't really want to fight him. But let's... Oh, hey. So, hold on, Nuho. I'm going to be over here. I'm going to hide really far away. What the hell is that thing in the air? It's a freaking wraith. You've summoned... Oh, I forgot that... Okay, now I'm going to jump over you, apparently, and then come back. And then do that. Okay. I've got 103 health, but my character was able to do that. I'm sorry, Noah. I always feel bad whenever I kill people. But that is a pretty funny class, and I think that the bone wall there was kind of hilarious. It's a bone wall inside of your in prison. The funny part is, Nuo, rather, I want you in the same place as me, so you casting in prison, I mean, isn't gonna help you too much. So there's rhythm beam. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's do that. Caspero. You're not using readout yet. That means I can trip you pretty freely here. Oh. See, there's always a delay with that overwhelm. Oh, geez. Oh, I see. Okay, so that is the combo. That does actually work. But I'm not taking damage because the Wraith only does it on the first attack. Oh, that was a miss for me. Oh no, I messed up. I messed up. I messed up. I messed up. Can I get one good concussive arrow off? That... I can. Oh my god, 40 health left. That was a really, really close fight. GG. I made a lot of mistakes there. But that overwhelm screws me up so much. Because, like, after you finish the overwhelm, even though your GCD goes off and is gone, I'm just going to stay new, unless, like, in case you want to type something. But yeah, even though your global cooldown is gone, right? Oh, you've left. Okay. You can't do anything, like, because you're not facing the person. And you can be right-clicking, and like I did there, you know, you can be facing the person on your screen, but your character still won't do anything. There's like a weird delay time after overwhelm. It's like an overwhelm that is really meant for you to just go forward and to escape. And I have actually one thought of how to use it, and that is overwhelm, backdrop, concussive arrow. So I have some thinking to do with that. Let's queue back up for sparring. See if anybody wants to do that. I'm really curious what the hell is going on over here because there's so much purpling happening. Somebody just went to jail. Oh, well, that's probably one of the purplers, so fair enough. That is a lot of reds, though. And a primeval, and I would love to fight... Oh, right. Okay. Well, I don't know what's going on. Clearly, everybody's against everybody here, so... I just want to go into arena, and then that will be fine. I was actually going to go into this fight, though, as a 1v4. And try to just pick somebody off inside of a bone wall. See if I could do that really quickly. This guy's a Templar, which is pretty good for them right now. It's hard to find healers here. It's hard to find people who don't purple here. I'm not entirely sure why they do, but it's fine. Alright, so sparring. Still nobody in that. Let's try to... Well, whatever. Let's just do Gladiator then. See what I can get. Probably more Dark Runners. But that's fine. I mean, I have to get used to that anyways, right? Problem is the Leech Runners. That's the real problem. Very, very... See, that's the thing is, Aromancy I always feel is like a crutch class. And it is. It's a support class. Every support class is a crutch class, right? You use it to gain benefits of it that you normally wouldn't get from DPS classes or DPS skill sets. But it's such a very heavy crutch class that it's got so many different like elements to it that I don't know. I don't like using those. I like to completely screw myself over apparently by not playing Dark Runner. I got the same person, the same dude who's Dark Runner, who's got so many options to stop me from doing things. Apparently he's unsealing a necklace here. Alright. I wonder if he's gonna get anything good. Did he win? Alright, whatever. I actually should make one of those necklaces. That would help a lot. Oh wait, I have one. Why is he doing that? Oh, I hate that. Oh shit, I almost got a shackle off. Oh, that would have been so good. Okay, he parried that, and now he just killed me. Yeah. Look at that, and he leeches, even though he's already killed me. He leeches. I don't see the point of that. Ugh. If he's just gonna play Leech Runner. But again, you know, practicing Leech isn't really going to be helping you in an actual raid versus raid scenario, which is really what the game is kind of around. So I don't know, it's not a really big deal for me, I guess, to lose to Leech. It is what it is. They're really powerful at 1v1. That's how you're supposed to play those classes. Alright, so he's only got one stack of Inspire. He's running away until he gets all three. Oh, maybe not. Okay, run away. I'm gonna run away because he's got freaking Inspire going, and he's got Shackle for like 11 more seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, god damn it. No! Come on, can I get anything off here? Nope, I can't. Oh, fighting Dark Runners is just ridiculous. The attack speed increase was actually lessened in this patch, but it still doesn't make up for the fact that they are very, very quick. He says same combo over and over don't work, but it did kill him the first time, and that's the time that mattered. That's what's true. But he's right, same combo doesn't work. That's why he's playing Dark Runner, right? Alrighty, so I still really want to get sparring going. Wait, can I just PM him? I can't PM him. Because, I mean, if he comes into sparring and we do actual good non-Aeronor gear, then we can actually have a good fight. And I really like Dark Runners in Sparring Arena because it really is like, it's just so much parry and so much RNG involved. I mean, but at least the fight looks cool, right? You're like flying through the air, everybody's backdropping, tiger striking each other. It looks pretty cool. And as we've seen actually in these fights against him, my god, there's a lot of people. Anyways, as we've seen in these fights, you can stop a tiger strike mid-go, right? Which is the whole point of Life Tiger Strike, is to avoid that. So even though I have this Tiger Strike on that hits him 3 times, he was able to stun me during that. And that's something to look at. Even though, you know, my original assumption was that the Lightning Tiger Strike would rush past the enemy so fast that you couldn't actually connect melee attacks. So if you're getting Tiger Strike by that, and you press Charge or Overwhelm, you'd never hit them because by the time you get to the point where he was, he's not there anymore. But that doesn't seem to be the case with Tiger Strike, or at least if you time it correctly or maybe accidentally, you're able to stop that. But that's at least my take on the Lightning Tiger Strike. With Life Tiger Strike, everything is avoided, obviously, but in a 1v1 scenario, you only get 1 shot off, so it's not that great. And again, I really like 3v3s to actually happen, because that would be pretty cool. In fact, let's see if people want to queue up for 3v3s. I really doubt that's going to work. No, that would never work. If I can't even get people into 1v1s through chat, 3v3s is a stretch. Yeah, I don't think so. There's so many people who are red here. And even the people who are green are apparently just bloodlusted. At least these guys aren't. So I don't want to just go and fight 12 different Hiranya folks. I guess let's try to get people to queue up. Well, alright, let's try queue 1v1 sparring again. So if you're in chat and you're in PTS, you know, feel free to queue up for sparring right now. And we'll see how that goes. See if it even works. Because I know, Nuo, you were queued earlier, and that wasn't getting us together. So I'm not sure how the heck the arena system works, but... didn't seem to be working for us earlier. Are these quests still the same, too? Yes, they seem to be. Yep. So with the triple XP, after release of 3.7, this will give you... Well, let's also add in the fact that you can have a whole bunch of loot potions on for quests. It will give you a lot of XP. It will give you like 200,000 XP. Just from one of those quests. So I assume people will get to, if they don't already have the Honor Invocation, or if they do rather, then they'll be able to get to level 7 pretty quickly for the Ancestral skills. I'm not sure why everybody called them successor skills back when all this stuff was just getting information from 3.7, or on Korea. I'm not sure where successor came from. Maybe that's a direct translation. Because if anything, I thought they would be called Ipnia skills. Or the Ipniish or something. Just after lore. But Ancestral works in a similar way, so I get it. That's fine. It's just harder to say. But whatever. It's all good. Let's just throw a three-syllable word in it. But I can't talk anyway, so it's always a problem for me. I guess Ipnia is also a 3-syllable word, so that argument doesn't really isn't really valid. Yeah, I'm getting Ancestral 7 day 1 as well. I think most people generally are. You only need 300,000 vocation, and that's... unless you're spending it yourself, it's not that hard to get. Especially with there's double vocation right now and triple vocation coming up, so... I think most people will generally have Ancestral 7, either day 1 or at least soon. Alright, so let's do Ranged Rogue here. I said that I would. Here we go. With my ridiculous 48% crit rate and almost no crit damage, but that's not what I'm testing here. I'm testing the Battle Rage motions, because I guess if you crit someone 3 times with Tiger Strike, that will give you the delirium you need to then cause distress, right? I think that's how that works. Oh, it's you again. How's it going, Noah? Dude, no, there's like nobody freaking queuing up here, and it's sad. It really is. Oh yeah, this thing. I never even used this button. The button. Alright. So, you know what? Honestly, no, you could probably get the Abyssal skills to help you out too. Wait, what? Did you just cast? Okay, so you're shackled, but that doesn't really change anything. Other than you can't use some of your... Oh wow, that did a freaking lot of damage. Alright, because I'm playing a ridiculous class. And Tiger Strike will finish you off there. Yep. Sorry. I always feel bad. But I guess it's PTS. And you're playing a very interesting class that's seemingly not normal, so I guess you're just trying out some combos. Also, that's another thing that I wanted to see. So apparently your sword is supposed to glow the color of the skill set you use. So if I use archery, my sword doesn't even glow. What about... Yeah, my sword isn't glowing. What about that? Oh, it is glowing. It's glowing Battle Rage. But it didn't glow when I used that. Hold on, I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna shoot an arrow at you. Don't hit me. I guess you won't get that message for like 8 seconds. Alright, fine. We'll just fight. We'll just fight. We'll just fight. Okay, let's go. Alright, I got him in the little readout thing, the little readout stopper. Oh wait, that's the other one. That's the one that just gives you a ridiculous amount of defense. Oh, okay, this could be a problem then. Oh my god, that alarm call. Why does that keep failing? Oh, that kept failing because you put birds on me. So when you put birds on me, oh shit, that causes fear, of course. When you put birds on me, it got me out of the sleep. It glows the grade. That thing makes the sword bigger. That's every Aranor when you're in combat. It expands. Ah, okay, I gotcha. See, I thought that I heard somewhere that it like glows the color of the skill set you use, or something of that. Maybe that was a long time ago when people were just kind of translating things out of Korea, PC gamers. So maybe I'm just thinking of things wrong. All right, here we go. I have to use this. Oh god. Okay. I'm gonna hop over you. Whoop, whoop. And of course. Can I get this? Okay, I might have to push the button here. If I can't trip you. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I think you're finally you're definitely getting the hang of this, Nuo. That other readout is absolutely insane, though, with the 40% increase of physical defense. It's pretty good. I mean, not only that, but I think that it still stops you from getting tripped, which is a big deal against melees. Am I wrong about that? Actually, I might be wrong about that. Let's see here. Does the new readout stop trip? Oh. It prevents being pushed or tripped. Yes, correct. And it still grants metal in proportion to the skill's level. I think that's... Yep, that's on the normal one, of course. And it's for still for 20 seconds. So an increase of physical defense by that much means you... Well, I was playing, obviously, ranged rogue in that, so I didn't have that much health. But... yeah, let's keep doing that, Noah. Keep queuing up, because now that I know that you can kill me through ridiculous means, I want to play around that, and I have to play a little differently for it. Especially with critical discord, because that causes the fear. It's pretty good. I have to come up with some way to work around that. And I can't trip you for 20 seconds. Now I can play the game and run away, which is what most people would do. But you know, I'll try to continue. I'll try not to run away. Let's put it that way. Normally I bait out, read out, and then bone wall or something and let that go before I attack them. And people would say, "Oh, that's really cheap." I mean, have you seen the readout? What it does? I don't know. But anyways, but you know, we'll try to queue up and see if I can somehow come up with some way around that, especially if it's just the physical defense increase. If I had a long spear, that would make a huge difference, because I would blow directly through that physical defense every 10 seconds, which is a long time, but in a 1v1 when you're really playing doesn't seem that long. 10 seconds goes by pretty quickly. And you're able to do a lot of damage if you can get that crit off. Not crit, but the puncture off. And then, of course, the imprisons are... You kind of use that against me, but... I wonder if you can kind of trip people up by putting down the imprison with no walls. And if people don't notice it, they'll try to run away and just run into a wall. You'll never see it coming. You'll just be like, there's a wall there, and you only realize it when you've walked into it. And I guess in a raid versus raid scenario, the imprison that makes the magic circle and makes it so that people can walk in but not out would be pretty hilarious in raid versus raid. Because in raid versus raid, when you have like 100, even 50 people on your screen, things outside of 10 meters don't render on your screen. You don't see effects. You only see where people are. So by the time you get to the circle and see that it exists, you're already in it. So it is literally a trap in raid versus raid. So I can see that being kind of hilarious. Although I don't know entirely the usefulness. I guess it's good for AoE stuff, right? Actually, that imprison is interesting because what is the height limit? Can you fly over it? Is there some kind of a height limit on that? Like there is on the regular imprison? These are all things now I'm curious about. But that magic circle looks like it only lasts for 8 seconds compared to 12. And this wall in front of you is 12 seconds. And for all 3 of them, you can break through with force. Which sucks, because I wish that magic circle had the at least the ability where you can't break out of it using like siege or anything. All right, can't get anybody that way. I guess we can try fighting the Dark Runner again. I guess that's all he's doing. All right, we'll fight the Dark Runner again. But there's not much I can do against the Dark Runner. They're the 1v1 class that can kill me, unless they don't have liberation. But even me trying to get rid of his liberation every single time, he was still able to find me before I found him, or was able to get attacks off before due to attack speed, which is what they're supposed to do, right? That's the goal of a Dark Runner, is to play into attack speed, and he was doing exactly that, so I can't blame him. And it's a different guy, who is potted, but that's fine. He's playing Primeval with 8k freaking gear score. All right, that's pretty crazy. Not excited for this, but I guess we'll see. Oh, shit. Come on, bone wall. Yeah, perfect. Oh, what? So I got that off, which is good. I can get off another shackle and a trip. But I can't... Oh, I can do Tiger Strike. Okay, that works. Nice. Oh my god, bone wall is hilarious. But now he's going to play around that pretty well. And I think all he's trying to do is get out of range and spam endless arrows, which, well, I guess that's what Primeval does. They just get out of range and spam endless arrows, so nothing really scary there or new. Alright. I always forget about my abyssal skills for some reason. Alright, here we go. Oh, shit. Oh, that actually got me. Ah, shit. Okay. Okay, he is shackled. He evaded that. Oh, man. I don't think I'll be able to... Yeah, I did stun him, but he was able to get off a charged belt before I could do anything. Alright, so he's playing around my bone wall by using bone wall himself. And that's perfectly fine. I think I can do one more opening, which is an aggressive stealth opening. And he's got extra defense penetration and toughness and attack and defense, so that kind of sucks for me. But and with ridiculous gear, but I was able to kill him once, without him knowing what I was doing. So okay, let's stealth. Let's do that. That's fine. Okay, he is shackled. Shackled again. Oh, I'm not actually doing that right. That's fine. Ugh, I'm getting all my buttons wrong again with the new keyboard, but that's okay. So Primeval in 1v1, not exactly how you're supposed to play Primeval in my personal opinion. They're not really 1v1 classes. And I know a lot of people will say differently, but against melee, they just can't be 1v1 classes. They're really, really powerful in raid versus raid. That's why you play Primeval, because you can get this ridiculous attack speed on endless arrows and just go nuts. But in 1v1, it's everybody complains that their archery kind of got the low end of the stick. They did, because when you're playing Primeval, you have like 6 attack skills. That's it. You have literally 6 attack skills. Whereas I'm playing this ridiculous class and I have upwards of 10. So I have a lot more options, at least. Then there's also all the utility skills. So it all plays differently. Even with 8k gear score and ridiculous stuff, you can still lose to a class that generally is supposed to beat yours in 1v1. But again, this game is not balanced around 1v1. It's balanced right around raid versus raid, right? So as it should be. All right. See if we can fight him again. Oh, I guess he was in Gladiator Arena. Now, he could probably kill that Dark Runner pretty easily. And I might get the same guy here. But he could probably kill that Dark Runner pretty easily. Just, by staying out of range and playing with Bone Wall, things like that. And I'd fully expect him to. But I have Bone Wall. So I can also play that game. Alright, so we'll see who we get here. Again, not the craziest gear. Tier 7 Divine. I know, not the craziest gear. When you compare it to all the other people on the server with full epic Aranor, oh my god, it's ridiculous. And I only have an Aranor sword that's divine. I mean, that's... Alright, so oh, this is perfect. Spellsinger 7k, full epic cloth, really, really cool. That is... oh my god. Perfect, let's fight a Spellsinger. Now everybody says this is a crazy DPS class now. It was before, but due to all the crazy things you can do, I can expect, hey, Cappy Kia, thanks for watching the stream. Alright, so now I know you can listen to me. That's fine, I'm still going to talk like normal. Yeah, I'm really excited to see how... yeah, dude, be Cancer, Cappy. Be Cancer. Do everything you can, because I want to see that. Obviously, again, this is 1v1, it's not raid versus raid, but I'm really excited to see Spellsingers in raid versus raid. So let's do this. So I'm going to try to trap you here. Oh, well, I completely screwed that up, but holy shit. Okay, so I guess God's Whip does a lot of damage, which, again, expected when you get, crazy, ridiculous gear. And I think he's using 2 hands, right? No, he's using 1 hand. That's actually a little surprising that you're using an Aranor staff as a Spellsinger. You do 6 to 15,000 damage fireballs. Because, yeah, you can backdrop and just shoot fireballs out. That's right. Okay. So I know how to play against you, believe it or not. And it's not very fun. It's not a very fun way to do it, but I know how. Oh, shit. I actually did that wrong. Ah, run away. Oh, shit. But what are you going to do with that? Oh, and I'm on fire. Well, that's just a bummer. Yeah, that's... okay. So I guess the other thing here is that you're wearing cloth, and that's not going to do a lot of damage. Or I'm sorry, that's not going to do it. That's going to make me do a ton of damage to you. But with full resilience and full toughness, that is ridiculous. You were trying to wait out the bone. Yeah, I figured you were, yeah. That's a weird way to wait out the bone, I guess. I guess you didn't want me to snipe. Well, I mean, spoilers, I don't have snipe, so you don't have to worry about that. I'll give you that. Have I seen the meteor? I have seen the meteor, but not from somebody with ridiculous damage. And I know there's an 8-second delay, so you're probably getting all this a little bit later for the stream. But it one-shots anybody, I completely... yeah, I can see that. You mean the instant one, right? Let's just I don't want to type. I'm so tired. I don't even want to type. I assume you mean the instant one, though. No, the long one? Oh, really? The Blizzard? Well, then I really am excited to see that in Raid versus Raid. So let's go ahead and duel here, and you can just run at me when you hear that, Cappy. But yeah, what I'm really excited for is Raid versus Raid, mostly because there are counters to Mage Ball now, that if played correctly, you could actually fight, right? You can actually fight Mage Ball using things like Protective Wings and things like that, so I have to actually think here. Oh my god. I am still electrified. Oh god, no, no, no. I don't want to die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die from the thing, and you're just gonna, I don't think I can, yep. I actually, if you saw my screen there, you can see it. The backdrop was like, unless you're using the electricity fireball, which I doubt you are, the backdrop was like super quick, so thanks for coming, Cappy. Man, I really want to see Spell Singers in the next patch. At least, you know, obviously, this is all PTS. People have ridiculous gear and what have you. At least on live servers, when somebody has... oh, you're using the big fireball. Right, I figured you were because of the backdrop. It makes perfect sense to do that. But yeah, I didn't even see the backdrop go off. It was so quick on my screen. And of course, that's just client-side how that goes. But yeah, I'm expecting that, you know, everybody having just the gear they have right now. If you go into 3.5 and everybody has Ancestral level 7, you're going to see at least some time happen where Mage Ball is really crazy, and then maybe people start figuring out how to use things like Protective Wings in Raid versus Raid. And then things get really crazy. Because those Protective Wings, like the one that just gives you a 4-second buff, that just, you take no damage. You literally take no damage from magic for 4 seconds. And just to give you perspective, I use Assassination, and Assassination lasts for 4 seconds, which is enough time to kill someone if you know how to use Assassination, which I do, and I use it very, very often in Raid versus Raid. But it is enough time to go in, do something, and then die, if you want to stay there for that long. I play it a little bit differently. I use it to actually pull people out of a raid. So I'll cast Assassination and I'll pull people out with the Arcadian Sea Pillager. But anyways, that all aside, 4 seconds of just invulnerability to magic and returning that damage to the owner, even if it's a little bit, is ridiculous. And again, I'm very excited to see how that goes. Now, I'm going to go ahead and queue up again for, I think I want to do Sparring Arena. And so, Cappy, if you want to try Sparring Arena where we have equalized gear and see how that goes, I don't know how the balancing works with Spell Singer, so maybe it's just not something that's valid for you. But I kind of want to see how it plays anyways. But anyways, what was I trying to say? So on the topic of Protective Wings. Yeah, I'm excited to see how that works. A lot of people are saying Protective Wings kind of sucks because it returns the damage after mitigation. And that makes sense, right? You take 5,000 damage, but you absorb half of it, and so you're only returning back a fraction of the damage you took. However, when you cast that on a plate person, and the plate guy is returning damage back, he's going to be returning back a lot of damage. And so, you know, in a raid versus raid scenario, you're going to have people who are plate, and they're going to get hit by somebody's God Whip. And that guy who cast God's Whip will probably die from his own God's Whip. You know, there's a possibility of that. At least it exists. I don't know whether it'll happen or not. Who knows how the meta will change, if at all. But at the very least, possibilities exist. And the more people really play with them and try new things, the more interesting I feel things will actually get. Thus, why I play Outrider. Because Bonewall is really funny. And I really want to, like, I have a different build for where I'm using an Archery Abyssal skill set where I actually use the Missile Rain at a 50-meter range. You know, the fast one. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it's funny, right? So, so I don't know. I play this game for fun, and I play it to have fun and to do funny things. And when I cast Bonewall I'll do Melee Rogue. When I cast Bonewall on somebody who is trying to fly away with the Raven Spire wings, and they just crash into the boneyard and fall. That's funny to me. That's funny. And not only is it funny to me, but I've done that to people, and they come back at me and say that was funny. Like, they didn't expect it. So, you know, the fact that I'm making somebody else laugh is also pretty good. All right, so I'm fighting a defensive fighter, Shingo, who's a blighter, who has Abyssal level 7. That's not going to be easy for me because defensive fighter is ridiculously OP. And he's probably going to be using the readout for more defense. So I'm not sure how to play around this other than Bone Wall Runaway. So I guess we'll find out really quickly here how quickly I can die. Run. Okay. Bam. Oh, I actually didn't push the button. In fact, I don't think he can catch me. Okay, well, I deflected that. I'm just gonna... Bam. He can stealth, which is fine, but he has only the thing for 3 more seconds, so bam! Okay, now I can... So he's shackled. He parried both of those. Okay. Okay, he is shackled still. Oh, I did that in the wrong order, but that's fine. Let's bring that back. Oh, I'm shackled. That's fine. I can stop that from happening. I can Lightning Tiger Strike, which is good. Oh god, this is really... Okay. Shield block, shield block, shield block. That's fine. I'm running out of mana here. He is... I mean, he's doing pretty fine on mana. And he's gonna get me now. Okay, I can do that. I did push the button there. But I want to shackle him again, and I didn't due to whatever. Oh god, these fights are so really hard to fight against. Oh my god, I actually killed him. Shingo, I don't know if you maybe are in the stream and you just wanted me to win that one, but thanks. That made me feel good. That is not a fight by any means that I was supposed to win. And I think the only reason that I won there is by timing really proper shackles. But had any of those not gone off properly, we would have had an issue. Alright, so he is starting with that. I'm going to cast Boneyard and run over there. Now, in 12 seconds, I'm going to be visible, but that's a pretty good enough time for a readout to finish. Not only that, but he's going to be visible once this runs out, so I will be perfectly capable of killing him at that point. And the reason for that is because he decided to use that skill. Okay, he should be shackled now, which is good for me. Okay, now I want to... Oh, God, I hate that. So I can shackle him again, which did actually work. Okay, now I'm going to do that. I'm going to pop this guy. Okay, I can use the Lightning Tiger Strike, but he was able to deflect it. Oh god, I don't think I can win this one, unfortunately. I'm going to use that. He wants to come out, apparently. That's fine. I'm going to punish him for that. Okay, he was able to shackle me, but I got out of that. Okay, I did not shackle him that time, which sucks. But I can still shackle him using those means, and it looks like he wasn't expecting that. But unfortunately, I'm all out of mana, and that means that I'm dead. So he's going to become visible in 2 seconds here. That's perfect. He's going to try to heal up. I took him down a lot, but I don't think I'll be able to kill him with just this alone. Yep, not at all. He can run away, but he's going to be able to find me. Actually, maybe not. Maybe I have a pretty good spot here. If I can use Tiger Strike in 5 seconds... Oh, he's running away. He should, actually. He should be running away. That's exactly what he should be doing. Let's do... Tiger Strike, and I'll follow it up with... Oh my god, that actually worked. Okay. GG. It's not easy to fight people who have, you know, defensive fighter in arenas. In fact, it's almost impossible to win against them. But Lightning Tiger Strike is crazy, and it does so much damage that you can kind of make up for the fact that they have literally... What the... Hey, how's it going, Cappy? They have literally... Oh, I already have one. I've actually got one right here. Oh, you're saying I should use that in arenas? Yeah, I guess I could, huh? But they were only like 2K on the auction house, so I bought one. But anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, defensive fighter is really hard to fight. It just is. It's absolutely insane for a melee to fight against. They have almost double the health with refreshment. They have double the defense that you have. They have close to the same damage output, but they're using a shield as opposed to two-hander from a melee rogue, so they are slower, and it's really hard to do damage to that. So like you saw, it ran out of mana there pretty quickly, and that's just how those fights generally tend to go. There are way too many reds there, and I don't want to fight that, Cappy. I know you just said that in shout chat, but yeah, I don't want to fight that. I'm okay with like trying to kill somebody, but there's like even the greens that are here started purpling, so I guess this. All right, fine. Let's kill him. Bam! Oh man, he actually went right through it, so that sucks. Oh my god! All right, there's a lot of people there. Yeah, I'm gonna come back to you, Kevin. There's way too many. Oh man, you're asking him out on a date. Oh. Now with all the interferences. Oh wait, is this guy a pirate? Ah, he is, yeah, and everybody else here is Haranya. I guess we can fight with him against everybody. But, you know, still... Oh my god. All these people with Epic Aaron are... it's fine, I guess. Obviously, it's... I can still, completely blast through people's defenses, but... Look at this guy, this pirate, man. He's doing work. Still a kill, Gappy. Okay, now this guy's actually shackled. That's awesome. Really, really good for me. But, unfortunately... Oh, wow, that actually worked. Not enough, though. Unfortunately for me. I was able to kill the one guy. Alright, I guess we'll fight here for a little while, then. So this guy's just going to use that. Okay, I have my precision strike back because that landed on a kill. Boy, what a way to encourage kill stealing, honestly. Alright, let's go ahead and shackle him. There is a lot of people coming here, though. Oh, jeez. Okay, yeah, that's not ideal for me. To be... I should have actually boneyarded. That actually would have been pretty good. I didn't think about that. Mostly because I didn't want to screw over my allies, but us all being in one spot there actually could have helped a lot. Alright. Well, we have one dude on our team who's got ridiculous gear. Oh, an Executioner! Oh, my old build for 3 years. That's good to see people running that. And apparently Alexa thought that I said something, so that's cool. But they're using a two-handed weapon. What was it? Anyways, let's see here. They don't want to fight any of that. Okay, let's try this. Oh man, he just ran right through. Oh my god, there's so many people. I could possibly catch someone in a boneyard. In fact, let's just do this. Oh, well, that's one way to get people to, Oh, shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! Come on! Okay, we still got him. But this guy got away. Alright, we don't really have healers. This guy's just purples. That's cool. Alright. Don't really see the point, but whatever. I mean, there's way more reds than there are us, but, you know, it's fine. Looks like we did actually clear them, though. Or at least they were separated enough where we were able to kill them in 2 or 3 groups. Alrighty. So this guy's ridiculously potted as a Hex Warden. Ooh. He's using leather as a Hex Warden, which makes sense, obviously. But he's not. He's not using anything for. So okay, pretty much he has 2 support trees. He's using Witchcraft not to do damage, but as a CC mechanic, and he's using Aromancy obviously as support. So that is kind of interesting. He's beckoning that everything works fine on Battle Rage, which means if his Liberation is down and you shackle him, completely defenseless. He can't do anything. He can CC you, I guess. But in a raid versus raid scenario, that's not totally ideal. It is kind of interesting, though. Alright. So, oh my god. I just don't get... So, let me just kill my own build here that I used to play. Alright. Oh, he said good fight. That's cute. Alright. Not really a good fight, I'm trying to kill reds here. What the? He's dancing? I guess nobody cares. Everybody go 5v5, dude, freaking hell. Let's do it. Let's go 5v5s. I can't, because I'm in combat, and everybody has rebirth trauma, Cappy. It's... Everybody go MM. Apparently MM is happening. That's true. I don't know if that's going to work, Cappy. Rebirth trauma really screws us over. And I have 3 more minutes on that. So if you were able to get in, I unfortunately was not. But let's keep looking here. So, yeah, I think the whole reason that I went Outrider was to get away from 3 years of Executioner, and now is like the best time to do it because Outrider gets so many buffs just through the Ancestral skills. Executioner is still really fun, but the Ancestral skills didn't really help my build as an Executioner. Like, I could have used the Summon Wraith, but it has a 1.5 minute or 1 minute cooldown, which is so slow, and I cannot use that in you know, as a multi-purpose kind of thing. And the single target Hellspear is cool, but it's actually not good for what I use normal Hellspear for, which is super multi-purpose. For example, you can use the normal Hellspear just to aggro mobs for somebody else, because as they spawn, you can cast Hellspear right at the millisecond that they appear, because you don't need a target to do it. And they don't have to be invincible to do it, you just cast it. So I used to use it for like aggroing people. It's great for AoE. So I wouldn't really use any other Hellspears as an Executioner. And what is the other one? Mana Stars I never used. So Outrider is a lot more fun for me right now, mostly because Concussive Arrow is cool and also interrupts the target. What do they call it? Stagger is what they call the new interrupt. Briefly stopping movement and canceling all skills except ongoing skills. But I have to do a lot of testing with Wall Up and Stagger in general. And I guess Boneyard. Like I said earlier, it cancels animations, as Quilladon put it on the forums. It cancels animations, so if you're in the middle of something, like in the middle of casting Precision Strike, and somebody staggers you, your Precision Strike will stop and go on cooldown. And that is a big deal. This happens already on the live servers, though, and you just never notice it happening. So I have a lot of testing to do with that, just to see, because I was never even aware of this mechanic. It didn't even cross my mind as something that existed, because you'd never see it. You'd really only use Wall Up to stop people from casting, not stopping people from doing animations. So yeah, I have a lot of research to do with all that. And then, of course, there's another whole weird thing where my Tiger Strike can go through my Bone Wall, which hasn't been happening today. So I'm not... Maybe it isn't a bug, maybe it's something else. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, sure. I don't want to die, though. Oh, we can duel, yeah. So this guy is going to purple and kill. There we go. Oh, it's peace. Oh my god. I didn't even realize. Alright, yeah, meteor me. Oh my god. But this is... Alright, so we'll look at the damages there in a second, but you do have a legendary staff, which is 1200 frickin'... And it keeps going for 5 seconds, yeah. So I was able to die instantly from 2 of the meteor shots, and that was, holy shit, with an epic Aeronor. I'm sorry, what is that? Legendary Aeronor. That is a lot of damage. Now, let's do this. I'm going to use it. Where is my staff? So I have a really crappy Aranar. So let me try something here. If I switch over to sorcery, is it still OP? So that's exactly what I'm trying to ask. You're saying it's still OP. Oh, you've got crappy stuff? Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, go for it. That helps a lot. Let me put my sword back on. Where's my other sword? That doesn't really matter. Okay. Magic DPS? Or magic attack? 963. Oh my god. Okay, go. Well, hold on. I actually need health, don't I? Of some sort. Oh, it's unique Aranar. Alrighty, perfect. Oh my god. Aranar staff. Let's see how much damage this does. That's pretty good, actually. So, that's what I was expecting. Now, damn, it just ended. Let me look at the stats here really quick. So, 3,000. Okay, it still does. Wait, is that the old one? No, yeah, it still does a ridiculous amount of damage. I think the only reason I didn't die. Oh no, this is it. This is the actual one. So 5,000 plus 9,000. I actually deflected a lot of it for some reason. Once you're deep frozen, it does no damage. Ah, so it doesn't do damage to deep frozen targets. I did not know that. Interesting. But in a raid versus raid setting, the AoE Meteor Strike will actually... So here's the thing. As with all skills that target more than 8 players, for example, God's Whip, which will hit more than 8 players. I'm going to cancel this for a second because I got to switch back to Outrider. Yeah, so as with like God's Whip, for example, when you target something, or rather when you do this on more than 8 targets, and again, very specifically, I know I'm delaying here, very specifically, it has to be a skill that targets more than 8 targets like God's Whip or Meteor. When you do target more than 8 targets, it will significantly lower the damage. So the actual damage output is not what it says anymore. There is some kind of a modifier on it that lowers it significantly for whenever you hit them more than 8 targets. So in a Mage Ball setting, it still works even though everybody does less damage, you know, because you're vicious implosioning, everybody's in the same spot, and you're hitting more than 8 targets. But with so many people meteoring, it does still a ton of damage, or, you know, God's Whipping and things like that. So that particular skill in general would be very interesting to see in a raid versus raid setting. And I suspect everybody's going to be using it if you're any kind of a spellcaster in raid versus raid. But I don't think it's going to be that OP. I really don't. And mostly because of the, you know, in raid versus raid, you're hitting tons and tons of different targets. And protective wings. In 5v5, I got a friend that sleeps people. Oh my god, with Songcraft and iMeteor. Oh, that actually works really well. That's actually a pretty good idea. I don't know why. I don't know actually why I need the. Let me move chat over here. Oh no, I didn't want to move chat. Crap. Oh well. I just wanted to move that particular tab. Oh well. Whatever. I'll just keep it there. But anyways, yeah, I could definitely see how that would be pretty OP, Cappy. That is actually a really good combo. See, in small fights, we're going to see some insane things happening, and I'm excited for that. As well as there's just the raid versus raid stuff. Did you put all your armor back on? Yeah, you did. Okay. Just want to make sure you did that. Alright, so what was I doing? I need to make sure that all these things are correct here. North Sword, gear score is good. But yeah, really freaking excited to get back to Kraken and have yeah, everybody with Ancestral level 7 and all this stuff going on. It's going to be really, really cool. But I want to fight some folks. I want to fight some folks who have... Like, Primeval I fought a lot. They're pretty easy to kill in 1v1 scenario. Just, I'm melee. That's how that goes. But yeah, Legendary Aranor is absolutely insane. And I don't think anybody's going to be getting that for a very long time on any server. But, you know, people with credit cards that are just a lot of built-up money will probably prove me wrong on that. I actually wish that one of the readouts was like magic damage increase, because that would have been very interesting. You'd have some pretty crazy Skull Knights with a readout that increases magic defense, rather. Oh my god, that freaking sleep. Oh, we got a proc off. Wait, what? He's got the Serp gloves? Oh no, that was just unassailable. Wait. Oh, I was looking at the wrong person. He does have the Serp gloves. Oh my god, he has the Serp gloves. What the hell? Okay. Wait, what? Somebody has the epic Serp gloves here? Okay. Okay. So, I did shackle him, or not. I don't know. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Okay, now I'm shackled, but I can get that off of me. And followed up with the triple slash, which I think he was also using triple slash. GM gave him stuff. Ah, okay. I see. Well, maybe, yeah. That would be how you get all that stuff, I guess. I mean, I want a GM to give me stuff. That'd be great. I don't even know what I'd want, actually. I don't play in PTS. But anyways, I'd like GMs to give me stuff in the actual game. You know, mostly like those wings from Big Bird. But actually, the wings from Big Bird aren't that great. They're great for PvP. Okay, I think it's done the definition of aren't that great. Sorry. My definition of great for those wings is you can go up, because I just wanna go places that are up, which apparently you can't do in our version. For some reason, they once again took away free flight in our version. You can't actually go up with those wings. I don't understand why NAU doesn't get that, but that's what it is. That's the only reason I wanted those wings, PvP aside. Yeah, that is freaking... Blizzard is awesome. I'm so glad they put in a Blizzard-like skill into this game, though. I don't know why, but I always like Blizzard in video games. It's just a weird thing, I guess. Alright, so let's queue up, I guess, for 5v5s, right? I don't know if people are doing that or not. Should we spam in our chest to get people in 5v5? Let's do that. I'm gonna spam faction chat. I guess a lot of people are in Mistmarrow, possibly, but I don't know how lopsided that is. I'd rather not go there. Actually, oh, he's super potted though. I would fight him, but oh man, the damage is crazy. Actually, it doesn't have that crazy of a bow. It's only a divine Aranor bow. I don't know where he's getting all of his equipment points from. Probably, yeah. Okay, pants and shirt fully socketed. Yep. And nobody ever has a cloak or a costume or underpants on this server. Oh, I'm not gonna use this against him. Alright. Alright, we'll do it again. No, get away from me. Okay, he is not shackled. Oh, he actually used Liberation this time. Oof. But he doesn't have a very high gear score, and I don't understand why. He's using full unique Aranor. Okay. He said he keeps getting one shot. Oh my god. Dark Runner squishy it is. But he's also, he doesn't have any sockets. Also, Okay. Alrighty, well, I think things are pretty much cool here. Orifer, if you're still listening, we can talk later and try to do stuff on PTS if you want to test stuff. But I'm gonna be heading out here. This has been pretty cool educational stuff. I cannot wait for 3.5 to come out. Oh my god. I don't know how long the delay is gonna be for you know, the downtime for the server, but I'm super excited for it and prepared as hell for that. So, and I will be streaming again on Thursday and Saturday at the regular schedule times listed below. Please follow if you like what you see, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you very much for watching. Good day.